Yes, we do.
Alrighty, let's start out our 50s look with our Angel Veil Primer. Then we're going to use two HD foundations. I'm using Nude and Natural Beige, and I'm mixing these with the 03 brush from NYX Cosmetics. And I'm going to go ahead and stipple this all over my face. And I am mixing two colors because I did not have the correct shade for my face, and girls in the 50s definitely had flawless skin. So I wanted to get the perfect shade, and I just wanted to buff it so I get the best coverage. Taking the Natural Beige foundation and the 07 brush from NYX Cosmetics, I'm going to go ahead and sculpt out the bottom of my cheeks and around the temple. And we're going to go ahead and blend this out with that brush. It's just like painting, so we're going to put it on our chin, our forehead, and our nose as well. Girls in the 50s definitely had super prominent cheeks, so I want to make sure I can fake those because I don't have the most prominent cheeks. Go ahead and grab your color correcting palette, and I'm going to be using the yellow shade here. Yellow does counteract purple undertones, so under my eyes, as you can see, I do have some redness, but it's more of a purple shade. So I'm going to go ahead and pat the yellow under my eye with your ring finger, which is your most gentle finger because that is a very sensitive area of your face. I'm going to go ahead and pat that on. And since it did brighten so much, as you can see here, it definitely made a difference. So we're going to go ahead and put it on our chin, our nose, and our forehead, and now it's acting as a brightening tool. So the creams blend out very well with your fingers. The heat of your fingers do melt the product into your skin a little bit better. So I'm going ahead and just blending that out. So as you can see on my eyes, I do have some veining and purple texture, so we're going to go ahead and take that yellow again. If you're using this under your eyes and you have more bruising, I would recommend more of an orange versus a bright yellow. Grabbing your contour palette, I'm going to go ahead and take the first bronzing shade there on the 06 brush. And I'm just going to start applying the bronzer just to warm up my face a little, but we're not going to contour heavy because we definitely want to save that for our night look. So we're just adding some color to our face and a little bit of definition, more like a soft contour. So I'm shading under my chin and jawline to make my jawline more prominent. One thing I do love about the 50s, they had some cute face shapes. Definitely want to accentuate yours. Taking the HD definition blush in Hamptons and the 02 brush, we're going to apply blush moderately on our cheeks. Women in the 50s didn't really do too heavy on the blush. They more kept it moderate, but did apply it to their forehead, nose, and lips. So blush was more of a whole face accentuator. Grabbing the contour palette and the peachy highlighter shade, we're taking our 05 brush and applying this to our cupid's bow, nose, and upper cheekbones. We're going to go ahead and add some glow to act to our flawless skin. Then we're taking the white highlighter here and the same brush and applying this, patting this and sweeping this under our eyes to brighten the face. We're going to set our eyes as well because we did put concealer on them. And now let's move into our brows. So we're just going to brush these guys out and make sure they're all nice and smooth. Taking the micro brow pencil from NYX, we're going to go ahead and use it in the color Ash and just define our eyebrows as usual, but once we get to the arch there, we're going to make it a little bit of a point. Women in the 50s tend to point their eyebrows more to give them more of an arch and uplift of the face. So we're going to go ahead and fake that little arch there and fill it in. Taking the blonde eyebrow gel, we're going to go ahead and apply this on our eyebrows, brushing them through and bringing a little bit of our natural color back in. Ooh, get that dance, girl. Taking the Avant Pop palette with the number 16 brush, we're going to go ahead and take the peach shade and use this as our transition. And then with the champagne color and the brush number 14, we're going to go ahead and pack this all over our lid. Women in the 50s actually tended to only wear one eyeshadow color across their whole lid. So then we're going to go ahead and take this bronzy shade here just to add some more definition. Even though they did only wear one color, we're going to go with that metallic look and add some more depth in there. So then we're going to take our brush again and just blend that all together so it is seamless. Taking our on-the-go palette again, we're going to take our number 15 brush and go ahead and dip this in the lightest shade here and highlight under our brow bone and inner corner of the eye. We're just going to add some pop and light back into our face. Now taking the highlighter from that palette on our finger, we're just going to run this on our bottom lash line just to go ahead and brighten up the face some more. We're going to take our 2-timer eyeliner, and I'm just taking the kohl part of it and we're going to go ahead and just line our eye like we usually would. Then we're going to go ahead and take the felt tip and just draw the line to start that classic wing that is still worn all over today. So we're going to go ahead and fill this in. Whatever your preference is for filling the wing, I kind of like to just draw a line and then connect it from the inner corner to the outer corner and go over a couple times till it's perfectly smooth. Let's add some mascara. We're going to use our NYX More to Love mascara, and we're just going to add some darkness into those eyelashes. Normally I would put on falsies, but since this is our day look, we're going all natural. Filling in our lips with the liner in nude pink. We're going to go ahead and just outline and fill these in. Women in the 50s did tend to overdraw their lips to add a fuller effect, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Taking a matte lipstick, we're going to go ahead and use pale pink, and we're just going to fill in our lips, and then we're going to take our finger to kind of blend the two colors together of the liner and the lipstick. Taking the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Meringue, I believe that's how you say it. That's our timeless day look for the 50s. Let's jump ahead into our glamorous night look. Let's get that sassy Marilyn Monroe feel. We're going to go ahead and take off our lipstick, and jumping into our NYX contour palette, we're going to take our xoxox brush. Here's a little trick for you guys. If you pinch the brush just a little bit more, it gets a little bit of a sharper line. We're going to go ahead and contour. Then go ahead and let that pinch go and blend it all out. Then we're going to go ahead and hit our temples as well. This color is a bit darker from the shade we were using previously. We're going to go ahead and go along our nose too, just to add some soft contour. We're not being too sharp with this. We're taking our NYX blush again in Hamptons. We're going to go ahead and apply that a little bit more heavy. Taking brush 05 and the whitest highlight there, we're going to go ahead and highlight our cupid's bow on our nose and our cheekbones. We really want to get that glow, and now we're going to go ahead for a little bit brighter glow. Taking the shade Velvet and using the brush number 12, we're going to go ahead and start carving our crease. What we're going to do is carve out the crease, and instead of going inward toward your tear duct, we're going to go ahead and cut it straight across into our nose. So we're going to go ahead and cut that kind of Marilyn Monroe crease. And then we're taking Strike a Pose on the same brush, and this is a little bit darker shade, so we're going to go ahead and get a little closer into the crease there. Taking On the Night with our number 15 brush, we're going to go ahead and carve that crease even more. So let's literally draw the line where we want our crease to be. So we're going to go ahead and go along the crease and cut that straight into our nose, and we're going to go ahead and just blend that out. Taking our On the Go palette in the gold bronze shade, we're going to go ahead and apply this on the outer corner, and this is going to blend itself into the champagne, which we are grabbing now. We're going to go ahead and apply that on the center of the lid to add a pop. Next, taking our baked eyeshadow in cream with the number 13 brush, we're going to apply this to our inner tear duct to brighten up the eyes. We're going to start applying this on the lid as well to add an ombre. Now taking that champagne peach color, we're going to apply that on our lid. Taking the shade Kiss the Day, we're going to go ahead and apply this to the inner tear duct and onto the lid. We're going to go ahead and accentuate that little pocket there under our crease line. Now taking the darker shade in our Avant Pop palette on a flat brush, we're going to go ahead and apply this on one side of the brush, and once you sweep that into the crease, the one side hits the crease and creates a sharp line. Under the eye, we're applying Strike a Pose with our number 15 brush to add some depth. Taking On the Night with our number 15 brush, we're going to go ahead and apply this on our bottom lash line as well. We're going to start smoking the baby out. Taking the Avant Pop palette and the brush number 19, we're going to go ahead and apply this shade under our lash line, and this brush is angled a little bit smaller so we can go ahead and draw a more defined line. Taking that brush again, we're going to go ahead in the more chocolate shade and apply this under the lash line as well. Let's make those eyes a little bit larger with our NYX Jumbo Pencil Milk, applying this to our waterline to give the illusion of larger eyes. Taking the Avant Pop palette again in our flat brush, we're going to go ahead and dip into the chocolate shade and apply that to our crease on one side of the brush and go ahead and blend that out. Next, taking our NYX liquid liner, we're going to reline that beautiful wing we had before that is so timeless and well known for the 50s, and go ahead and just reline that so it's back and bold. We're going to go ahead and apply some lashes. We're going to be using the lashes in Tease. Don't the lashes just pull everything together? Oh, they're so beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and bust out those timeless red lips with the deep red NYX lip liner. We're gonna go ahead and overdraw those lips and fill them in. Marilyn Monroe overdrawed her lips. Girl, you gotta have yours luscious too. And red lips, I feel like will never go out of style. They're definitely a timeless piece in makeup that'll just go down in history forever. So we're going to use a high voltage lipstick in the color Hollywood, which definitely represents Hollywood. I mean, that's where Marilyn Monroe is all over. 50's girls definitely had some matte skin, so go ahead and bust out your matte finishing spray to set everything in. 50's is definitely my favorite beauty era. Definitely, guys, this makeup's going to go down in history, and it is still totally wearable today. Many movie stars and famous personalities definitely still rock these styles today, and they are truly timeless. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys will vote for me. So you guys will be able to vote 3 times a day on NYXFaceAwards.com. It is voting by email, so you do get 3 votes per email. So I hope I have convinced you guys with my video that I'm worthy of this. As you can see, I've put a lot of time and effort into my video, and I really hope you guys will help push me to the next round. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.